Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jen. Welcome to Jen Plans. So I'm planning for the week of January the 22nd until January the 28th. So my last full week of January. I've got some tapes ready to go, different types of washi. I have kind of a theme in mind for this week, so this blue tape will definitely give you an indication, as well as these different colors. I might only use the blue, but we'll see. I also have my trusty tools with me, so some tweezers here, as well as my X-Acto just in case. And then finally, I have this Smart Craft stickers, the seasons and holidays. I did get this from Michael's, I believe. This was quite a while ago, so I don't know for sure, but we will go through this. So I've used it a couple of times, not too many, but I was looking in the back of it, and they have like this soft green page. So it's got like greens, bluish greens, I guess you can say. It's got animals on it. And I thought maybe that might be cute. I did look at, there's also like a page that has like Hanukkah stuff on it. But we can always just play with like these guys, make it a very bluish spread. And I think this one didn't work. Yeah, so I was just thinking maybe we could use, like, start with this one. It's not something I use a lot, but I thought, you know what, maybe this might be good. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so first thing that I think I might want to do with this one is I might actually want to add some of this washi tape. It's obviously very blue, so maybe that's what we'll do. It's very blue. Obviously it's blue, but I like the snowflakes on it, so I think that's kind of why I wanted to use it. We'll do kind of like a wintry spread with it if I can get it going here. It's kind of stuck. I haven't used this in a really long time, so I'm wondering if maybe it's like really stuck on there. There we go. Got it off. So the only thing I noticed about this washi tape is it's not like thick washi tape material. I honestly don't know what it is. So it's a little, feels a little bit strange. It does stick pretty well from what I can remember, but it's just a little bit of it's like a weird paper. I don't know how to, oops, it does stick well. It's taking this off. Almost ruined my page there. So yeah, it does stick fairly well. I'm not worried about it not sticking. It's just a strange feeling and texture. I don't even know how to explain it. It almost feels kind of like plasticky. I don't know. Anyways, it's a lot of information about a piece of tape, a piece of washi tape, I should say. But I'm here to give you all the information. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I also believe that these were from, where were they from? Michael's, maybe? Okay. So maybe just a couple here, not the whole thing, but then now that I'm kind of looking at this page, I think I might be able to get away with using this green as well. So why don't I do that? I definitely remember getting this at Michael's a few years ago, actually. Probably more than a few years ago now, but it's been good to have. I've been using it quite a bit over the last little while. I told myself this year, because I remember one of my like newer, one of my older videos, I talked about how much I didn't use washi tapes. I had, when I first, I think it was like within the first couple of months having my channel, I actually reached out on social media and asked about think it was social media or Facebook, I can't remember, and actually sold quite a few of my washi tapes to a viewer, and along with some of the sticker books and stuff like that, because I was honestly kind of contemplating whether or not I wanted to continue. I'm glad I did, obviously, but yeah, there was a time, and I've heard this happen to a couple people that I know as well, as they begin the journey of planning, and then all of a sudden, for some reason, it just becomes like kind of overwhelming sometimes. And yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to continue planning, so I sold a whole bunch of my stuff. And then last year, as I started to get into it again, I said, you know what, I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to, in 2024, try and make myself use it, learn how to use it so that it works for me. I think that was the biggest thing, is washi tapes weren't working for me. They just seemed really like odd, and I didn't know how to put them on. I still don't use them very often, but at least I try and do a little bit more with them, and I'll get braver. I'll do some different things I haven't done before, but for now, we're going to stick with it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just start using this page and putting some of these stickers in these little places. So we'll see what happens with them, but this little polar bear is just so cute. And I don't have much going on next week per se. I am doing this after I actually haven't had a chance to look through all of my plans for next week. These are so cute. I just love the idea of them. It says warm winter wishes there. I will put on a list here because there are some things I need to get organized on Monday. And I'm just hoping that I can get everything done on Monday, and then I don't have to worry. Guys, I don't know if you can see him. I feel like this has happened. I'm having deja vu. There is a little tiny fruit fly, and he just wants to be my best friend. I don't know like what he's doing, but he was on my finger, but he flew away. Anyways, I feel like I'm all over the map today. And you know what? That's fine. We're not going to worry about it too much. You guys should know by now that sometimes I'm a wee bit out there. Putting a list down there as well. I'm going to take this sweet little polar bear. I'm going to put him here because he looks like he needs to be the center of attention. Not to mention this beautiful little penguin. I'm obsessed. I can put him up here. So he looks like he's up on the top, and this little polar bear is looking up at him. If I had my time back, I might have gotten a little braver, and I might have actually done like a scene, and I completely forgot. Thursday evening, I do have plans there, so I'm gonna put that there. Maybe I will use these warm winter wishes. I feel like that green tape that I used definitely matches that. I'm gonna put, I was gonna use these little Christmas trees, but I don't think I'm going to, just because I think that might give the wrong impression of what we're trying to accomplish here. I am, however, going to use these beautiful snowflakes. There's a few of them on here, so I can probably use them all. They look like they would be just fine. Whoops. This thing keeps shifting, so these keep falling. I like that these are all different shapes and sizes. I'm gonna put this other darker one on the opposite side, just to kind of make sure everything looks good. Put this one up here. And then the last one. Whoops, there we go. The last one we'll put down here. So we've got some snow. This book really wants to take this page out. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of animals down here. Maybe, you know what, I'm just gonna make this like a spread for the animals to show off this really cute stuff we have here. I don't have a lot going on, so like, why not, right? I'm gonna put him maybe down here. He's checking out the rest of everyone above him. This is the only thing that's probably gonna throw everything off, and that is there's a little, what are they called? Correct me if I'm wrong, is it a porpoise? I don't know. Some kind of whale, but I don't know for sure what kind. Let's put this little guy, where do we want to put him? Down here, waiting for his friend above. We then have this little fox. Maybe I'll put him kind of here. And this wise fox is the one that gets to oversee everything. I feel like I'm doing something wrong putting these water animals just into the abyss with paper, but this is really cute. I wasn't expecting to like it, actually, to be honest with you, but it's cute. I think I say that way too much. I need to accept that I'm just like that, indecisive sometimes, and don't really plan. My plan with me is I know that there's a lot of people out there that do, and if you are that person, then by all means, like, I mean, that's amazing, but I don't know. I'd rather kind of sit down and just let the creativity come. If it doesn't, after, you know, a little while, or I really hate the spread I'm doing, different story, but I don't usually feel that way. So on Saturday, I have really exciting early plans with a girlfriend of mine. So we're gonna see how that goes. Really kind of spur of the moment. We just, you know, she's like, hey, do you want to do this? I'm like, yep. And plans are made, and here we go. We're on our way. I'm going to put a little tag there for that special day, and then a weekend. I've got a weekend coming up of all things friends, and I'm excited about it. We just need some time with friends sometimes. This is kind of cute. There's a flag on the other page that matches here. It's a little bit brighter, obviously, but that's so cute. That matches. All right. I think that was it, because I can't really use, like, it's not Hanukkah anymore, and I thought there was a couple of bigger stickers, but I guess there's not. And this one, I think I've kind of used up all the things that I'd like to use up. Maybe I can put this little silver and polka dot one. Man, this page, I don't know if you can see it, but like, it's lifting everywhere when I go to bend it, and they're not cut properly, so they kind of come off. Very strange. Put this kind of in the middle. There we go. That's so cute. It's so cute. It's so different. Like, it's definitely different for me. But I think that I like it. It doesn't seem that bad. I'm just looking through here quickly to see if there's any other months that maybe I could squeeze something from. I'm gonna say probably not, because they're very different, but I do like this book a lot. I might just add like a sticker or something here. Actually, my girlfriend gave me some pet tapes to use, and I've never used them before, but I just don't think that there's anything that I could use in this spread specifically. I don't know. Let's have a look. So one of my favorite things is getting like samples from planner shops that I don't really use often. This says Focus. I think if I put this here, that'll match. Yeah, but I love to get like little samples and stuff from different places. I haven't ordered any from any like small businesses or anything like that, but my girlfriend does a lot. So we went out this week and she brought me all of these because she knows I do use Happy Planner stuff. But she also brought just some little things from different planner shops, like this, I think this is from Cupcakes and Stickers. Paper Panda is a few more that she gave me. I'm sorry that I don't know where everything is from, but then there's like Trillia Planning, Plan with Stickers. This is from, looks like the Planner Convention. Trillia Planning again. Lots of Paper Panda. But yeah, so anyways, I had a little look-see through things, and there are some very cute things I could probably definitely use. I really like this. I don't know, where is this from? Hashtag shenanigans. So Sugar and Lemon. Oh, Sugar Lemon Paper Co. That's who it's from. But yeah, I really liked this one. I thought it was so adorable. But anyways, I don't see anything that I really want to use from there except that Focus sticker. So, all right, let's go ahead and move this stuff to the side here. All right, I'm gonna take my weekly planner and I'm gonna pop this in here. Like I said, this is the last full week of January. I don't know. I feel like this year is already starting, and let's just hope. I mean, it's already started, but I hope it just keeps getting better and better. But anyways, this is what this looks like, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, please feel free to like and comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It does help me out a lot. And just wanting to remind you, I did make a post in one of my last videos that we are go live for memberships. I'm really excited about this part. This is kind of the time in my journey where I'm getting excited about doing this as more than just like a hobby. But of course, this doesn't change anything with my channel. But if you want to, you can see the little join button at the bottom or near that subscribe button. And if you want to join, there's a couple options to choose from. Of course, this does mean a couple of different things, couple of different perks, like, you know, first access to new videos, super stickers, badges, all that kind of stuff. So please bear with me. I'm not familiar with this as a whole, but in case you guys are interested, feel free to drop by and have a look. Until next time, guys, happy planning. Bye.